Brother, please let us know for last thoughts, our listeners live and on podcast.
All right, we know that I do joke quite often about my attempted escapes from the psych ward, but in all seriousness, the psych ward gang is seriously my idea of representing the military. Representing mental health in the military community. So if you happen to run into any type of mental health crisis or emergency, do not be ashamed nor afraid to dial 988, press option 1. Again, just as I had to do when I was in a moment of crisis, do not be ashamed nor afraid to dial the digits 988. Then press option 1 if you find yourself in a similar mental health crisis. Hello, and welcome back to the WarDawg Trail podcast. This is episode 103, and tonight we are having a Marine reunion. Damn it, we're having a red light special for the Marines. We're having a Marine reunion with myself, Grimo 311, and our guest, who is a former Marine also happens to be my actual family member, my actual cousin. That's my blood cousin. All right. So we're having a straight up Marine reunion tonight. All right. Welcome to the show. Now, before we bring that Marine to the stage, let's go over some announcements real quick. All right, you can visit our website, sergeantwardawgtv.com, to find out any up-to-date information about the show or about the podcast. You can also find us on Facebook at Sergeant WarDawg TV, YouTube at Sergeant WarDawg TV, and Instagram at Sergeant WarDawg TV. You can also find us on X at Sergeant War. All right. We are brand ambassadors for Reaper Apparel Co. So you can use our code Sergeant WarDawg TV for 10% off of your entire order. We are also now brand ambassadors for Hyperion Munitions. So if you've been watching any of our most recent episodes, you know we've been doing an in-depth series on Hyperion Munitions and its strategic partner companies. So we are now brand ambassadors for both Reaper Apparel Co. and Hyperion Munitions. All right. Our nonprofit, Camp Doghouse, can now be found at campdoghouse.org. This is our attempt to build a camp on our land in Central Florida that is going to be a homeless veterans shelter in the Central Florida area. This is located in the city of Hollopaw, and we are seeking to house between 5 and 20 homeless veterans in an off-grid and camp setting. All right. Last year, we won 2 awards. We won from Acquisition International Magazine in the UK. We won Leading Veteran Welfare Outreach Nonprofit Organization for 2023. Now, from Corporate Livewire, we also won Veteran Support Nonprofit Organization of the Year for 2023 and 2024. All right, we are media members of the National Shooting Sports Foundation, the NSSF, which owns and runs SHOT Show. We will soon be media members of POMA, the Professional Outdoor Media Association. And last but not least, I have completed my book on my 3 tours in Iraq as a Marine Infantry Rifleman. I've submitted the book to publishers, so as soon as I have a release date, I will let everyone know as soon as possible. All right. That clears up today's announcements. Without further ado, we now bring to the stage the one, the only, Mr. Rockefeller Brown. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, cuz? How's it going?
What's going on now?
Doing good, doing well, man. I was letting everyone know earlier that you were actually my blood cousin, and actually a Marine that led me to join the Marine Corps.
Yes.
All right, AJ, I don't think I ever told you, Grimo 311, the story about how this is this being my cousin and all. Man, when I went to boot camp, he showed up. He was already working at Parris Island as a sergeant in the Marines. He's a black belt in McMap, bro. Black belt instructor. He's a black belt instructor in McMap. So you know what all that means. Right? So
okay.
He happened to be an instructor at Parris Island for boot camp. He showed up at my damn platoon one day, man, and let the senior drill instructors know, like, yeah, that's my family, that's my cousin Smith, this, that. Bro, I start getting my ass waxed for that, bro. I'm serious.
My bad.
I started getting cursed out, getting some of the worst treatment, some of the worst cleanup duties.
Hey, they broke you in.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, you got a cousin here, huh? You think you special, huh? You think you gonna get some special treatment, huh?"
Yeah, hey, they was waiting on that one. They do say somebody had to.
I didn't mean for it to happen like that.
Yeah, but then check it out. The second time that we ran into him, you were there too, AJ. When we were in Okinawa before we went to Iraq the second time, he was already in Okinawa.
Yeah.
So I got to party and spend the night with him, and like once 3-4 gave us permission to have overnights. You know what I mean, out at Camp Schwab. Yeah, I got to link up with my cousin in, man, and have a night, have a ball in Okinawa. So AJ, you were even there for that. We were all there at the same time, man. Small world.
Okay.
Nice. It was good to bring you down to the house, man. That was awesome right there.
Yeah, definitely. So twice in my Marine Corps career, I got to see my cousin, man, from Georgia. I got to see my cousin, and it made the world of a difference to me, man. It was like, damn, this, you know how it is when you meet your hero. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, But I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get into everything and let everyone know all that you have going on. All right, we see the new name Rockefeller Brown. I used to know. I'm sorry. I also know you from your boxing coach.
Yes.
When you were in your boxing coach hat, we know you as either Coach Brown or Gunny Icewater.
Gunny Icewater.
All
yes.
right. Yeah. But I do love your new podcast name. Your with your show and everything that you have going on, Mr. Rockefeller Brown. I like that.
Yes.
That's slick.
I had to got tired of just John, so I had to bring another part of the name. Johnny Rockefeller Brown Jr. Might as well use the Rockefeller, But after the Marine Corps, I went home and started my own gym, and that's where the Gunny Icewater came in. Since I was fighting in Okinawa, my name was Icewater, so I kept that, and always have to keep the Gunny, always have to be the Gunny. So Gunny Icewater, so it came on with me, and now because of things that happened to me, a couple of years ago I had a stroke, so some of the things that I was doing at the gym, I have settled down a little bit. And that's what brought on the podcast, the fight within the fight. That's what we have. So that's where we're at now. After all the fighting, now I'm trying to break it down and help others that went through a lot of different mental things. A lot of different other adversities that they've gone through. So that's what I'm doing now. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah. If you don't mind, let's go ahead and start talking about your military background. Let everyone know as much as you're willing to tell.
Wait, I was an air wing in the air wing. I'm 711 Expeditionary Airfield, but I didn't like it that much, so that's what made me go to McMap. So when I got to the drill field, a lot of people that was
hold on. You got to let them know about how you started. You served in the Army first, too.
Oh, man. I didn't want to say nothing about that.
Oh, okay. All right then. All right.
Yeah, out of high school, I went into the Army. But I got in the Army, started doing crazy stuff. And
it counts, man. You got all kinds of experience that we never picked up.
Yeah, but, bad things happen there. And that
Okay.
was part of my adversity stuff that I had to go through. You know, the things that I went through there, it taught me a lot about how people treat you. You know what I mean? Because it was a chaplain, a preacher, a chaplain that backstabbed me and really lied. And when they find out that he was lying, that's what allowed me to get out of there with an honor.
I got
discharge.
you. An honorable.
So
I got you. An honorable discharge.
Just kick me out. But when they found out he was lying, then they gave him a choice to just let me out. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to stay with them anymore. So after that, then I went back on the streets, started doing stupid stuff, and that's when I went to Marine Corps. So when the Marine Corps, went to Okinawa, was over there for 3 years, went to the drill field. On the drill field, that's why I went and found my little cuz down there. And that's when I became an IT, you know, jumped in McMap. So when I started doing that, a lot of people didn't like it. So I left the fleet, went back to Okinawa. That's when I ran the cuz again. So I was over there training and everything, because I love McMap. You know, I love the fighting. I love the contact. You know, I really love it. So I did a lot of corporate courses. I was there at corporate course teaching there. I did a lot of what they call it. Forgive me about my aphasia. So my mind get a little scrambled sometimes. My words get a little stuck every once in a while. So that's why I'm a little stuck every once in a while. But and I forget about some of the things that I want to talk about. Things that's in my head, it just don't want to come out all the time. But
we got you. You good?
The green belt instructor. I did a lot of those. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The green. You get the green belt.
The green belt instructor.
Yeah. So I did a lot of those courses. I did a lot of those, and I really love doing that. You know, because of the teaching. You know, so I did a lot of that, and that led me to Beaufort, South Carolina, and that's where I retired at. And like I said, once I retired there, then I went on right back to Little Perry, Georgia, and started my gym. Started doing a lot of boxing, MMA. Started teaching guys, you know, doing things like that. Trying to help out in the city as much as I possibly can. They allowed me to. And later on, I had the stroke, so I had to break everything down a little bit. And in between there, a lot of different adversity things came up. You know, I lost my son, and that really put me in a bad spot there. And after a few years, finally came out of it a little bit, you know, the best as possible, you know, because that'll never leave me. And that thought, you know, that I lost him, that'll never leave me. But I'm at the best spot I possibly can be. And now I'm trying to do something, you know, to help other people that have going through adversities, no matter what it is, how big or small it is. If you're going through something, and it's rough, and people just don't understand it all the time. But now I'm still trying to, a couple boxes, I'm still trying to teach them, but I'm really at the podcast now. So, yes.
All right. All right. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now check it out. I would like your raw and uncut opinion. Now, you were one of the only people I can ask this.
Yes.
Because you were in both the Army and the Marine Corps. Can you tell us what's your opinion on the difference between the Army and the Marine Corps?
Well, when I was in there at that time, so I'm talking about that time there. So I don't know how it is right there now, but at that time, they treat you more like a number. And I will say that if they kick you out or something like that, it really doesn't matter, because they knew they was getting somebody else to take your place. And so it really didn't matter. They didn't teach us a lot then. The ones that was around me, they didn't teach me life drills, life stuff. They didn't teach me a lot. So when I got out of the Army, I was still like a big kid. because they didn't teach me a lot of things how I can live outside of the military. So I still didn't know a lot about, teaching money, how I need to learn my money and everything. I didn't know stuff about that. I didn't know what to do with my money, about investing and the different ways of saving and things like that. I didn't know things like that. They didn't, nobody tried to really teach me to go to college, how to use the GI Bill and stuff like that. They didn't really teach me anything that I can grasp it and take out the Army. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And the biggest
Yeah,
thing when I got in the
gotcha.
Marine Corps, when I got in boot camp, and now they started teaching, discipline and honor and don't lie. And I mean, everything was straight in your face. And it was like, man, these jokers taught me in like 3 weeks, at this place that I learned in 3 years over there. And, in the Marine Corps, it never stops. The knowledge is just somebody's always spitting something at you, spitting something else. And it's corporal course. And then it's sergeant, and it keep going. And even that when I was young in there, Lance Corporal and stuff, I learned MCIs.
Yeah, MCIs. I remember that.
Get them. Hey, come
Marine Corps Institute.
come teach us this in the shop. I'm like, man, I don't know how to teach anything. Yeah, you're gonna learn. And I mean, so they always was feeding stuff to us. And then you got the sergeants that was so motivated. Hey, we're gonna get somebody to do a financial class. Hey, we're gonna teach somebody to do a counseling class. We're gonna teach, and they always teaching something else to teach you. So when I got in the Marine Corps, the knowledge was always steady coming. It never stopped. So for me, that was the biggest thing that I ran into. Yeah.
All right. That's what's up. I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Now, I was gonna ask you that after you had already seen what it was like to be in one branch, what made you choose the Marines? I mean, you could have had an easy way in the Air Force, or you could have had some kind of life in the Navy. What made you still choose the Marines after you already saw what the military was like?
Oh man, to see the Navy was never a choice because they didn't even talk to me while I was in high school. The Air Force, they told me that my grade ASVAB wasn't high enough, and at that time I really didn't know anything about the Marine Corps. But like I said, I was doing stupid stuff while I was in the civilian, doing that after them 3 years. After the Army, while I was out there, I was doing stupid stuff. So I tried to go back to the Army. But when I went to them, they said, yeah, we can get you out of here. In about 3 months, we can get you out of here. But my mind was like, man, in 3 months, I might be dead or doggone in jail, man. I don't know. So I'm like, all right, I'll be back. And as I'm driving out the parking lot, I look to the right, Marines. But let me see what they're talking about. And rolled up in there and started talking to them. Yeah, we had you out here in about 3 weeks. Sign me up.
All right.
Staff sergeant, he was real, at first he was trying to be, okay, well, we can do this and get this signed up and everything, and we can sign you up and get you this and get you this. Like, hey, you don't have to sell me. I want to sign right now, today. Well, shit, let's get the paperwork then. He grabbed the paperwork. Like this from around. He opened up after that, and he see that I wasn't. You have to sell me. You have to sell me with anything. Like, oh, what? Oh shit. Well, let's do this stuff then, man. And he started rocking and rolling. So that was the funny tip.
Nice.
That's
right. You're also the only person that I can ask this next question. Is I never understood exactly how it works, but all your rank and all your training that you had from your prior service, how did the Marine Corps respect that? Or did the Marine Corps allow you to keep some of that rank, or how did that work? Did you show up to boot camp as a PFC, as a private? Or
I was actually supposed to leave the drill boot camp as a lance corporal. But
Okay.
because of my bad stuff that I was doing before I went in, I pissed, and they saw that. Even though it was in the contract, my senior was like, "Nah, you're not leaving here as a Lance Corporal." He tore that stuff up. Yeah, and so I left there as a PFC.
Okay.
But now, because that time of service, so that helped me out a little bit.
Yeah.
That helped me out until I got to sergeant. So it helped me out some points.
Okay.
The points that we have to get. So they helped me out when I
Yeah.
got to sergeant.
Yeah, time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
once I get to sergeant, then it was just for me to do my own thing after that, because those points didn't help no more. So yeah, it did help me.
Hey, man, Marine Corps.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Marine Corps gonna make you earn it.
Yeah.
They ain't giving you nothing. They ain't giving you nothing.
Like that. Yes. Well, it helped a little bit, so yes.
If you don't mind, let the world know some of the countries you've traveled to.
Oh man, I was in Okinawa. I went to the Philippines, a couple of deployments over there, and a lot of leave. Went to Thailand. I went there on leave. I went to Mongolia. I went to a 3 months little deployment at Mongolia. I went there for 3
Mongolia,
months.
okay.
Yeah, Mongolia. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome there. Very different country, but that was pretty awesome though. But those are the main place that I went to, and just stopping through. I got a chance to stop in Korea, got a chance to stop in Taiwan. So those two things were cool also. China one time, so stopping through.
Okay.
But yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's
Well,
up.
which one was your favorite?
Philippines.
Okay, I figured you was gonna say that one.
A lot of them thinking Philippines or Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Philippines, the Filipinos, man, they treat you like family.
Yes.
Hey, they see you. Hey, you gonna show up? They gonna have a picnic. They can have a picnic, so you already feel at home.
Yeah.
And they gonna feed you.
Like you've been there.
Hey, I'm hungry. Hey, most of our corpsmen was like 95% of our corpsmen were Filipino.
Oh man, okay.
Hey, anytime we go somewhere, even working overseas, man, we'd be in another country. They'd be like, man, where the rest of the Filipinos at? And they will find them.
Like that.
Find them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They are very nice people over there, man. Very.
Right.
Yes.
Now check it out. You just recently came back from Okinawa, right?
Yeah.
And I've wanted to ask you for 20 years, since the time I first came to see you in Okinawa, what it was like to actually live in Okinawa every day, driving on a different side of the road, steering wheel on a different side of the car. Just talk to me about the culture, the different, like, because you spent a lot of time in Okinawa. Tell me what it is about it that it makes it the place.
Okinawa, because they're very laid back. So one, besides the older ones, they're still thinking about the bombings and everything. So the older ones, they really don't like us that much. But the mid and down to the young ones, they enjoy us. You know what I mean? So the people, the young ones, they don't mind being around. So we go to the beach. They don't mind us being at the cookout. Don't mind playing games out on the beach. Some just us talk at the bars and stuff like that, because they just want to conversate with you so they can work on their English themselves. So the people are very, very, very friendly. So that part was always awesome. The on that driving on the other side, it really wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. But every once in a while, I get a little get lost somewhere here and there, depending on where you're going to. But it's not that hard. You know what I mean? Even a stick shift over there, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. The crazy thing is when I came back, it was more crazy over here when I came back than driving over there. because I was really what, and I got lost a few times when I came back. But over there it was pretty easy over there, you know. And then the weather, it's always warm to hot, even in the summer, winter time, it never gets really cold. So I really love that. Been from Georgia down in the South. I don't have time for snow and all that kind of stuff. So that was lovely over there. You know what I mean? Just have a little sweater and was good. During the year in winter time. So that part, I really love that also. Yes, I think the worst thing being over there was the stipulations that was put on us from the Marine Corps, rules and stuff like that. That was probably the worst thing about being over there. But as far as being over there itself, it was I love it. That's why I stayed over there for 9 years, man. I love it over there. Yes.
Now, tell me, can you tell us about you as a boxing coach and how you have that you coach some professional boxers right now?
Yes. Well, messing with McMap, I just love fighting anyway. And because of that, while I was over there, my coach, he started boxing over there. So because of my accident, I had some body things that was messed up. So I started using the boxing to rehabilitate myself. The jumping rope, the moving and everything, hitting the bag started helping me out. And when I got to a certain part, when my towards the end, so then I asked my coach, "Hey, can you teach me how to coach? Because I'm not going to be doing this. Because I was getting older now, so I'm not going to be competing like that. So can you teach me how to teach?" So he started teaching me how to teach other people. And I think he only had like 3 or 4 months before he left. So because when he left, I wanted to continue the boxing program. So the time came, he taught me, he left, and I kept continue the boxing program. So I started that over there, and just to get my knowledge, get my feet wet, getting the knowledge. So when I came out, I started my gym, and started out with USA Boxing, at the gym. And that's when I really started getting into it. When I started getting kids that wanted to compete. So we started traveling around, the South, with USA Boxing, trying to learn as much as possible. So then after about doing that for like 2 years, then some adults started coming and they started wanting to compete. So now it started like, hey, these kids, they're young, so they're amateurs, but you can turn this amateur into pro if you're serious. And we have a lot of guys that say, yeah, I want to do it. But we had one guy that was like, yes, I want to do it. And he stayed in it. He stayed in it. He stayed in it. And we still going now. And he started like 6 years ago. He started, and he's in it now. He's the one that's our boxer now, our professional boxer now. So, he was just one of those that he didn't want to stop. He had his own adversity that he went through. He went to jail and everything like that. So me being me, I'm like, hey man, I don't need you on the streets. You can't box if you're locked up. So you got to stop all that crazy stuff. I need you at the gym. And he started coming to the gym, and we got some amateur fights. He started working our way up. Then COVID hit, so that messed up a lot of our experience. So, and he's a little older, but I'm like, hey, I don't care how old you are. If they'll give you the license, and you have the will to train. So let's try this out. So those 2 years came out. So we had to go ahead and jump because he was, like I said, he's getting up there. So we had to go ahead and jump and start going to pro. He was 36 when he started. He's 38 now. So we had to go ahead and jump into it. We couldn't. That 2 years of COVID, we needed that 2 years of experience. We needed that, but we had to go ahead and go anyway. But now I still have just a couple amateurs, and I have him as a pro because, like I said, I had the thing down, messing with all that stress, messing with the stroke and everything. So now I just have those 3 that I'm training right now. But he's 4-1. He just had a loss, but that don't mean that it's over with. Just mean he got some more learning, more training to do, and we're gonna get back on there and try to keep going. You know what I mean?
Can you tell everyone his name again?
Dante Williams.
All right. All
Yes,
right. Pro
Dante Williams
boxer.
from Perry, Georgia.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I I really like him. I've seen him a lot on Instagram, and he's got skill. He's got game. You can hardly believe his age, but
Yeah.
he can get out there and bang with the best of them, and he's a heavyweight fighter. That's what tripped me out the most, is that he's a heavyweight.
Yes.
And my idea of what a heavyweight was let me know he really must be a bigger dude than I realized.
Yes, he's a pretty big boy, but man, there's a lot of big boys out there, man. He was big until I went to some of those shows, and yeah, some big boys, man. They make him look small, you know. Some big boys out there. Yes, man.
All right, now walk us into when you began your podcast, and tell us the name of your podcast.
Yes, once again, it is the fight within the fight. The mindset behind it is, the adversity that people is going through. You know how it is when you're in the Corps and you have to counseling people, and once you get to a certain spot, you have to counsel them to everybody, some of everything that you have to talk to people about. So all that experience, listening to all this, made me think about, well, man, maybe I can come out here and, start getting some stories from people around him that I know, because I know a lot of MMA fighters, that's going through a hard way. People that went through accidents and stuff like that. Had one not too long ago that was hit and ran over, break a lot of stuff, his jaw. I mean, they're begging to reel up, and he's trying to get back to it. And his mentality right now is like, it broke me, but I'm still going. I gotta keep going. So it's those type of fights that I'm trying to let people hear about it, so that they maybe they can see it and understand that, oh man, if I'm going through this, he going through that, I can go through this. Oh, I've been through something worse than that, so I can keep going. Oh, I understand what they're talking about. I feel it, and maybe they can get some learning. They can learn from that, and they can keep themselves going, because how it is these days. There's a lot of mental people. A lot of people suffering from mental stress and things like that, these days.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to bring that out, for people to see that and get more stories that I'm trying to get out there for people or whatnot. So I started with the fight within the fight to start that, and my gym, home training, that's what we fall up under, and the pod fall up under there.
Good deal.
Yeah.
I think that's important. That's important, especially for like warriors, man. Warriors, that warrior mentality, fighters and stuff like that, like real fighters.
Yes.
They had that. We had that mentality, unlike not every other body, but most other people,
Right.
they had that mentality to keep going, to keep pushing.
Yes.
When something stopped you, like a broken bone, an accident, stuff like that keeps you from being able to perform.
Yeah.
It break you. It gets inside your head, and even though you still, they still keep going, they can always feel that, like, hey, I may be here doing it, y'all see this, but I feel like I'm being held back.
Right.
So it hit hard.
Yes. Yeah, the ones that compete, they understand the part about getting there, getting hit. Them hits hurt, but you have to keep fighting. You got to keep going. You have to keep going. Things not going my way, well, I got to make an adjustment and have to keep going. Have to keep going. So no matter what, you have to keep going. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. And
constantly adapting.
Yes, like that. And you know how it is in the Marine Corps. Same thing. We went through stuff there, and hey, there's no stopping. Hey, gotta get it done. Gotta get it done. Gotta get the work done. Gotta get the job done. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. So it's that
Right,
type
right.
mentality. Yes.
So I want to ask you, like, how would the Marine Corps prepare you for that? But I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. I mean, the Marine Corps, got you ready to fight, man. Hey, they built the fighter to fight.
Yes. Yes, and one thing that I really, really um, say to help me out is the drill field, because on the drill field, there's no love out there. You get it done or get out of here, and you have to go. You have to go when you're tired. You have to go when you're hurting. You got to go when you're sick. You have to go. Nobody want to hear anything, and
Yeah,
so and then learning how to push that to the recruits and get them to perform, and they don't want to do it, but you have to get them going and get them going. So it's the drill field helped me out a lot. The mentality there, it helped me out a lot, man. But
okay.
I love that. I give the drill field a lot of kudos for helping me out for that. Yes.
All right.
Can you talk about the different type of fighting styles that you know? I mean, I know for a fact that you know Muay Thai, and that as far as Marine Corps martial arts, McMap, I know you're a black belt instructor. But can you talk about all of your
Yes, my main
fighting
things
styles?
is McMap, boxing, and Muay Thai. Those are my main things that I really do very proficiently. But I have dipped in of some Wing Chun. I did a little bit because I like hands, so I've learned some blocking things with that. Um, I've watched and studied a lot of capoeira because I really love that, but I'm not that flexible, so that's a little it's rough. It's rough to do that one. Um,
Hey, they make it look easy.
yes, it make it look so. I'm like, man, I should be able to do that. Nah, I can't do that, but don't get me wrong, my studying is everything. I can't do all of it, but my studying is everything I can. Anything that I see that I can get something out of it. I do a lot of um, studying. With that messing with McMap, then I make me go to stick fighting and knife. I love to come the Filipino knife.
Camaraderie, yeah.
The
Oh,
come
the Filipino knife.
Yeah, I haven't said it so long,
They
so
got
my mom won't say it.
Bakiti,
Uh,
Tersha, Kali, something like, yeah, like some of the let.
yes, have some of that. So I learn as much as I possibly can. But I'm not one of those that's trying to become a black belt in anything I get to. My thing is to try to learn that's good for me, and I know things that I do very very well. I move very good, and my eyes, my reaction is very very good. Even at my age, I can still look and move very very good, and I'm a striker.
Right on.
So
Yeah, right on.
I know I need to use some ground and stuff like that, but I haven't been in even doing MMA stuff like that we used to do at the gym. If I didn't want to go down, I'm not going down. You know what I mean? Unless I just put in that position to, yeah, we're gonna grab, we're gonna go. Then yeah, I'm on my ass then. But if I don't want to go to the ground and there's space, you have a lot to do to get me down. And long as I can kick and I can punch and I can move, you have a hard time. You're gonna have a hard time trying to get me down. You know what I mean? So I know that's those are the strength that I have. So everything that I learn is around that. What can I use these strikes to help my stand up and my striking and my kicks? You know what I mean? So that's my main thing about the martial arts. But I do love all martial arts, and I do put none of them down because I know anything can work. And if they're trying to do something with you to it, it's gonna is everything can mess you up. So I don't put no martial arts. I put none down because everything can mess you up real bad. Yes.
All right. I'm going to be blunt and raw here. I want you to talk about being a man that's a Marine man, a trained killer. You know McMap. You know McMap to the highest level. You've competed at Muay Thai. I want you to talk about what it's like to have to hold yourself back when you get angry at people so that you don't hurt or attack people.
Whew. I actually had to go to anger management for that
Okay.
because, yeah, I have to get away. I have to get away. I have to be so I can't see the person and I can't hear the person. I have to get away.
Okay.
Even though my mind knows what I can do, and I'm one of those that's I'm always gonna have some type of weapon, something blade or something that shoots. I'm gonna have something close around, something I can pick up. But I know I can still do a lot of things with these right here things, But
Right on.
being in the civilian world, it's a struggle because those in the civilian world they don't understand what's in our heads, and they don't understand that when that snap goes, I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm not trying to knock you out, I'm trying to deceive you, I'm trying to stop you for period, and me not wanting to go to jail, not going to prison, is the only
There it
thing I
is.
haven't hurt people because
There it is.
I really, really don't want to go to prison, and that's the only thing that stopped me from reaching out and touching somebody. Nope, if I get, I'm going to prison. They're gonna put me there. I can't.
Hey,
I walk away.
that's the truth.
Yes, man. It's
When it comes down to it, man, that's all it's about. I want my freedom.
that part.
Yeah.
Because those 3 months in boot camp, that was the closest prison I want to be in.
Right. Hey, sitting up there in that bunk bed, listening to the planes roll by.
Yes, and just stuck.
Man, what I get into? Yeah, you ain't trying to go back there.
Yes, and being in prison is worse than that. And I'm like, nah, I have to stay. Nope, go home. Nope, leave. Go get in the car.
Yeah.
Just leave. And that's the only thing that helped me out, man. Just trying to get away.
Was there ever a time where you were worried that you might fuck somebody up?
It's been very close. It's been very,
Okay.
very close. And I mean, I had to shut up, and I had to leave. I had to straight leave. A couple of times
Gotcha.
I had to go and get in my car and just leave. Just go away now. Just go now.
Gotcha.
And have to call somebody. Hey, talk to me. Hey, talk to me, bro. Because I gotta leave the gym. Because if I go back, I'm gonna kill his ass. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Brown, man.
Yeah.
No, man. Like, bro, you better talk to him. When I get back there Monday, if he say anything, I mean, I've been in that situation. Like, I tell him when I come back, don't say nothing to me. I'm not gonna say nothing to him. Tell him he don't say. I don't want to hear his voice. Stay away from me. And man, it getting my heart racing thinking about it right now. Man.
Oh man.
Yes, man.
All right. That's what's up. Can you let everyone know where they can find you online?
Oh man. On Facebook. On
Okay.
Facebook, I'm JD Jr. For the podcast, yes, it's under home training. The 2 I's is with a 1.
Okay.
For home training. So the two I's is a 1 for home training. And
Okay.
I don't know if you can see the bottom of it. We have the home and
Okay, I got you.
just that I is really is a 1.
Okay.
And for the 2 I's
Okay.
is
Gotcha.
see right in the pipe. Yes, those are places that's where it's gonna be at on home. YouTube, and I would use Facebook. Also.
I think we lost your tad bit.
You lost.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you.
When you picked up the camera, you changed your sound a little bit. Can you try to pick it up again and put it back down or anything like that? Or try picking up the phone again and then putting it back down?
Deep.
All right, try to speak now.
Okay, we got you now. Yeah, it was a short lag.
Oh, okay, man, I didn't mean to mess up.
All right, yeah, we got you now. No, you good. We got you now.
Okay, yeah, I can't see mine no more. Okay, there we go. Whew.
There you go.
Man, I'm trying to mess everything up.
No. It
happened. Technology, man. Hey. Sometimes it's more of our worst enemy.
Yeah. And I don't work with technology too well.
All right.
I'm trying to work it.
Can you talk to us about March 1st and what's going on with your podcast on March 1st?
Yes, on March 1st, the shorts and my first 2 podcasts is been released on March 1st. So
okay.
I have the 3rd one coming very shortly after. But I have the first few things that's coming out on March 1st. So I have 5 shorts, just talking about, one, the podcast, a few that's talking about, do you have somebody that you can talk to? Know your friends. Men, don't be afraid to go and ask for help. So I have a few shorts that I have there that you can go on to there. And then I have one of my female boxers that used to help me coach, and one of my young boxers, and the one that's still amateurs. That did my first 2. So
all right.
Talking about a little their adversity that they've gone through. So we started from there, and then I have Osiris coming from a 3rd. Going to, of his
Good deal.
Heart.
All right.
Heart transplant. Talking about that. So.
Oh wow! I didn't know he had a heart transplant. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my other cousin. Okay.
Yes.
All right then.
Okay. Now, what's your podcast? What is it gonna be at? What platforms?
Start off on YouTube because I'm not one of those that's very, very good for the social media and everything that's out there. So I have done some things on Instagram and YouTube. So I'm starting off with something that I know about a little bit. And so I'm starting with YouTube. And once I get it started from there, then I'm going to try to push it to Instagram and TikTok to try to get other people to come there. And then when I learn more, then I guess I can get it one of those other, podcasts that they have that's out there. But I just don't know a lot of them and how to use them all right now. But now
you got the man right there.
Yes. I'm gonna use them. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
All right. We ask all our guests one last question. Can you tell us your 3 favorite firearms? Your 3 favorite guns?
Woo. Man, which ones do I like best? My favorite all over is a pistol grip shotgun, Moss 6.
Okay.
gauge.
Okay.
Okay, the 16 gauge Mossberg with the pistol grip. All right.
That's my favorite. That's my
16 gauge Mossberg.
I love that one right there.
Nice.
Other than that, I love a Ruger. So I have a Ruger 45. So I really love that right there. And after that, I'm just I just like to shoot. So after that is over.
Oh, come on! You can give me just one more.
Well, I go to our
to the gun range.
M4.
Oh, M4. All right, gotcha.
Marine gotta have an M4 in there.
Yeah.
No, my bad. Let me go back. Because you told me so many story about it. That doggone saw.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're the AK and all these other games, guns is out here. Man, I would love to have a saw. I would love to have a saw.
Okay.
I forgot about that. And that's all these stories you told me about it. I'm like, yeah. I would love to have a saw. That would be the bomb right there.
Right. Damn right. You damn right. That's my favorite. I can't lie to you. That's my favorite. Straight up.
Yes.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 103 with Rockefeller Brown,
Sir.
Former Marine veteran and host of his own podcast, Say the name of it again.
The Fight Within the Fight.
The Fight Within the Fight podcast. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here. We want to tell you, Rockefeller, thanks for coming on the show, boss. You have a good night and be safe, all right?
All right, good to see you, Cuz, and Mr. Graham. Y'all have a great one. Thanks for having me on here.
All right, Cuz. Have a good night now. Salute.
Y'all too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been episode 103 of the WarDawg Trail podcast. Salute.
Salute.
All I know is war. All I know is shoot. All I want is more, but I got some things to do. I'm a dog of war. Hell's what I've been through. I'm a dog of war. I did it all for you. I'm a soldier, I'm a warrior. Got an emblem on my cover. And ask me what I did for ya. I put the trash deep down under. Yeah, I'm a dog of war. Hell's what I've been through. I'm a dog of war. I did it all for you. Yeah.
Some time in the place, man. I just needed some space. All the pain show in my face and my heart starts to